Welcome back, everyone! Today, I guess we're gonna go across the bridge with the Bollock guy. Where was he? Oh, God, not that way. I see someone standing on there. I don't like it. So yeah, I've decided we shall go across that bridge that we saw earlier and speak to that guy named Bollock. He looks like a Jedi, therefore, yeah. Sup?
Is he another shiny Twi'lek?
Who are you?
He is.
A killing that took place here a few hours ago.
Okay, that droid asked us to do it, okay? That's not... There's no reason to investigate it.
I have brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. Use his wisdom and experience to offer us guidance, but he will not solve the case for us. These three men were out here in the field together earlier, before the clouds broke. Oh, I had dead guy. Very odd for most people that seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds.
It was handed.
Why?
He could have used the blaster rifle and then put it next to the dead guy.
Let's not jump to conclusions, shall we?
I think he was the killer. I think he murdered the dead man.
Greetings, I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the... If you have any need of my service, I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldenetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time... Is there any... My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to...
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
You look a lot like John.
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder.
Yeah,
I was
it's
out here
you.
running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Didn't they say that a blaster was found nearby him
Is
with
there
blood
any
on
other
it?
information you need?
Yeah, Handon did it.
Very
How can I be of further... Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub.
Or
Run.
hard.
I don't know if I mentioned that. How can... I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Aha!
The health nerd is the killer.
Of course, of course.
Runda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching ta kun justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru. Jedu badwana nidi bobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonk wale o gandona chuchu. Muchushat bakat. Qui no nama paole.
I think it's Handon.
Fat people always lie.
He didn't mention the weapon.
Yeah.
Runda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching pai. Jedu badwana nidi bobo. Dong na bungsha ta kun justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu. Jedu ba. Tong haitwam.
It was cloudy, derp.
Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwale o gandona chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank wale o gan. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkuno pa mulera chikun. Muchushat bakat. Kiyeno no.
So. Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So... You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy.
Oh,
Right.
you're starting to seem more suspicious.
Suspicious.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How... Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. I'm sorry. Of course.
Ba-da-da-da.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Caldernetic and Handon Gould.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow Space
Handon,
Port,
who says
there
that
have
he
been
can't
news of
stand the
violent
speeders.
drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusok was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Jedi Tuka.
Tuka.
Very well.
How can I be... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him.
There it is!
Slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I... Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Well, not... Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
Canderous.
Because I may hate him for that.
Oh my
It
god,
may have been my own
Canderous.
fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running. Of course.
And Lusoff, you're lying too.
So, what do you want? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Asshole.
Is there any... Very...
Where is that blaster, by the way? Weapon near the body.
Is there any other... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be for... That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Is there any... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there doesn't seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Oh, that lying bastard.
Hey, buddy.
How can I be of further...
Sup, prick?
Of course.
dijo donga kun honkabi. Wana kun beka chi kun idaho donga. Ikin kun opa mulera chi kun. Spimo podona. Mucho shak bakat. Kieno no namapa.
Droido.
Is there any... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon.
Isn't
It
Handed
had been sent
injured?
back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
And Handed is injured.
Very
Precisely.
Then again, what's his face sprained
I
his
be of further
ankle,
assistance?
but
Of course.
So. Well. Right.
he's clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
He was also having an affair.
Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking tong hai tuam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Damn you.
Damn both of you.
Ta kunjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Kachikun idahaldonga. Yikinkuno pamulera chikun.
Yeah, we're a master detective.
Dunga tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualea gando achuta. Unga kun bis dolpi kiku.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yes, it was. But for now, we must leave off, for that murder investigation took quite a while. Until next time, Vinny,
Matt.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. See you later.